look at the actual viewfinder instead of the screen over here. I got a new camera and it has the flip screen so I can actually see what I'm doing, which I think I'm going to like have better content for you guys now. It's just really hard for me to now look straight into the camera and straight into your soul instead of right here. So if you see me look here, it's because I'm getting used to it. Getting used to a lot of things over here. We live in a new world now, right? Stay strong, guys. Stay strong. I have to tell myself and remind myself that like every single day. Every day. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my newly designed makeup studio. Like what? Can you see this? Do you see this? I told y'all I wanted to get all my Barbies and I asked you guys if you thought I should make this into like a Barbie room. And I'm gonna say about 99.9% of people said, do the Barbies. We want the Barbies. So your wish is my command. I didn't just want to bring my Barbies. I wanted to like do them justice. So like I made this. I mean kind of like I like rigged it and like really made it cool. I think it's cool. I hope you think it's cool too. But yeah, this is the Billy case from IKEA. I had to wait forever to get it from IKEA. That's a whole nother subject. If you placed an order online and chose to have your stuff delivered, I feel for you because I watched all of you in your comments on social media. I was like, no, I'm not gonna place that order. I'm gonna wait until they at least do curbside pickup. So that's what I did. I had to wait till curbside pickup finally opened up and till I could get all this. I did this whole case. This is the Billy case. And then I also put some lighting and everything in it so it would look like extra super cool. And then I also like added some more stuff here on my vanity, give myself some more storage and space, which I desperately needed. My room is still coming together. Like I think I'm gonna switch out a couple of things back here. Still waiting on a couple of other things. Hashtag Corona shipping. What do you do? But I also like repainted in here as well. It's like a light gray color. Kind of freaked out at first because it looked a little blue and I started to panic like, oh no, what did I do? But now I love it. Now that everything is in here and together, I see like my vision and everything is like really coming together. So obviously the theme in here is like now pinks, like all shades of like pinks and ombre pinks and like white. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time and thanks to quarantine, looking on the bright side here, I actually finally had the time to dedicate and really get it done and do it right. So let me know if you guys would like to see a beauty room tour. If you do, leave the dancing chick down below to symbolize the Barbies. You know, the red salsa dancing chick. Put that emoji down there if you want this beauty room tour. As soon as like everything comes in. Like I said, I'm still waiting on a couple of things. But I got you. This look today that I pulled together for you is a look using more like newer to me products. Not brand new, but they're like newer to me. Some are newer to the market, but as you know, a lot of things haven't really been coming out because of the Rona. I stopped buying a ton of makeup, which I probably should do anyways, but I focused all my attention on the room design stuff. So I have a couple of newer things. We did have the Sephora VIB sale. I did pick up a couple of things, but usually the VIB sale I save for like the boring stuff, you know, like the basic stuff that I love, that I can't live without. I get all those and I buy things kind of, not bulk, but like I buy multiples, you know, like I like shampoo, conditioner, concealer, my favorite concealer, like things like that like you're not like, that's exciting. To me it's still exciting, but there's enough rambling on. I hope you guys are all staying strong and staying safe and healthy. Stay positive, guys. We're still pushing through this coronavirus. It's hard. Anyways, let's have like makeup and everything be happy and exciting, right? So if you guys want to see how I got this look, the products that I used, keep on watching. Barbies. Peek. So first I want to start out by priming my skin and I'm gonna use this new product that I'm in love with. This is the Tatcha the liquid silk canvas. It's the liquid version of their primer that everybody loves and I wasn't quite in love with that product. I did try it. I liked it. Not my favorite, but this one, totally different. So I'm just gonna take it and buff it into my skin. Next, I'm going to take the P. Louise Acid Rain Eye Primer in the color Blank Canvas. I'm just gonna take this kabuki brush. It's one that I got on Amazon, and I'm just gonna get some right here off the cap. One thing that I love about this primer is just this big fat cap that you could just get everything that you need right from there. Next, I'm gonna put on these little shadow shields, and I like to cut mine in half. So the eyeshadow palette I'm gonna go in with is the Scott Barnes Snatchroll #1 palette. It's a beautiful, like more warm toned palette, and I love that. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it because it's a mirror, but it says on it, be the most beautiful version of yourself. So thanks, Scott. Okay, so first I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M124 brush, and I'm going to take the color Muted. It's the lightest cream color shade in the palette. Typically I would use a like brighter white color, but I'm gonna take this under my brow bone, and I'm also going to put it on my inner corner and tear duct. Next, I'm going to take the Morphe JH30 brush, and I'm going to mix Retro and Risque, and I'm going to just start buffing and working this in to my crease area. Start laying down that transition shade. Next, I'm going to take my JH33 brush. I'm going to mix Boudoir and Brick House, and I'm just going to start placing this down on the outer half of my lid and work it into the crease and blend it out. And then I always go back in with the big giant fluffy brush that I use. In this case it's the JH30, and I always just kind of like to go over every step to make sure it's nice and blended. Now I'm gonna go back in with that I'm gonna go back in with the P. Louise Acid Rain Blank Canvas. I'm going to take this Morphe M705 brush. It's just this like pointed concealer brush, and I'm going to cut the crease with this. Now I'm going to take one of my favorite brushes of life. It's the JH41, the eyeshadow packing brush. Such a good brush. And first I'm going to take the palest gold shadow in the palette called Laced. And if I'm being completely honest about this palette, it's that I wished that these shimmers were just a little more foiled. They're like a basic shimmer. They're not like so bam, pop in your face, which I love the bam. Still a very beautiful shade. I just wish it popped just a little more, just a little. Next, I'm going to take this color right here called Saucy, and I'm gonna use the same JH41 brush, and I'm going to place this right on the center and blend it into the outer half. And then just to blend that gold with the red just a little bit more, I'm going to take the color called Hollywood. Same brush. Obviously I've cleaned it off between each shadow, and I'm going to just tap that between those two shades. Still like the look of having like the laced light gold going like all the way up along just the top of that cut crease and then blending down into it. I feel like it just gives it like that little extra pop. Now taking my JH40 brush, I'm going to grab the dark brown shade called Temptation, and I'm gonna work this into the deep outer V. And then I'm going to blend the outer edges of that together forever and ever and ever. Next, I'm gonna take this Kaja eyeliner. It's the liquid eyeliner that comes with the stamp set. Obviously, I don't need the stamp when I'm using this, but this liquid liner is bomb. It is so good, and I think it's like $25 and you get the stamp and the liner. So good, so good. I just love how this liner is just like so black and matte. Then I'm going to, of course, go in with my M326 and I'm gonna go in with the color Sin. It's sinful. I'm just gonna take this and run it along the top of that liner just to like specifically out here in the outer V to like blend it and like give it that shadow look. I just love that. So now that it's done, my upper lids are done. I'm gonna take the stickers off. I always just kind of like to run across that line. Whew, snatched. Okay, so now I want to move on to my complexion. I did pick up the Pat McGrath new foundation, the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I find that like one pump of this foundation is plenty. This is definitely my tan makeup shade. And I'm just gonna blend that in with my Huda Beauty Face Buff and Blend. And I like to stamp it down. I do really like this foundation. It wears really nicely on my skin, and I'm still like coming up with like a definitive how I feel about this, but I've really been enjoying it. I got a new Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. I literally bought all the brand new concealers, okay? I tried the Pat McGrath, I tried the Beauty Blender, I tried, was it Hourglass? No, I haven't tried the Hourglass yet. I did try the Hourglass. What was the other new one that came out? Can't remember. There was another big new concealer that came out. I tried them all. This is still my number one. So I'm going to place this kind of in my typical concealer places. And I'm going to just place a little bit. I'm gonna place some right here too, just to brighten it up, like that liner situation. Another new product is this one. It's called the Not a Sponge. So this is called the Not a Sponge. Remember the silly sponge and it was like silicone? Well, this is like a beauty blender sponge that has like a kind of like a rubber and plasticky coating on it. You don't get the stamp. You don't have to do any of that extra step. I'm gonna see how this bad boy plays out here. So I'm gonna take this, just for the record, I did not like the Silly Sponge at all. But I'm gonna blend this out. Hello, are you freaking kidding me? Like, hello? You saw how little product I put on, like as compared to like I normally do? Look how full coverage and flawless that looks. And like smooth. Oh my gosh. Okay. Slightly obsessed with this. I wish I would have put my foundation on with this too. Just to see how it performs. I'll do that in another video. Okay. I just like keep pouncing it because I'm like, what in the world? I'm so blown away. This is so cool. It just looks so smooth. Like pores. What are pores? I don't got pores. My skin doesn't need to breathe. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm impressed. So next I'm gonna take this OG. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the color Diffused Light. And I'm just gonna, woo! I'm gonna take my mini Tati Beautiful. Yes, I need to wash it. Stop judging me. And I'm just gonna put this on top of all that concealer. Just to brighten up even more and set it down. Now I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender sponge and my Estee Lauder Double Wear powder in the color 2C3 Francesco. And I'm just gonna set down the rest of my face quickly with this. I want to just quickly finish my eyes. I'm gonna go back into the Scott Barnes palette. I'm gonna take my JH38 brush. Apparently we're doing brush acrobatics. I'm gonna go back in with Retro and Risque. Mix those two and start blending them onto my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna take my M432 brush and I'm gonna go in with Temptation and I'm going to line the outer half of my lower lash line with this. And I blend it up into that line. I'm gonna hurry and apply some lashes really quickly and I'll be right back. Now I feel a little more human with lashes on. I am going to go in and do my brows here really quickly. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Brow Blade. I'm gonna brush my brows up. And I'm just gonna like line the bottom part of my brow here because I'll show you why, and I'll just fill in a little bit of this corner and then a little bit of the front here. I'm just gonna take the brand new Patrick Ta Shaping Wax in the color Tinted. It is the brown one. And then I'm just gonna brush the hairs up. So I go in with the pencil first just to fill in like any kind of sparse areas in my brows. And then goodness, whatever it is. And I just love like how it like lays your brows down. I am gonna take my Marc Jacobs Tantastic. I'm gonna take that on my JH02 brush and I'm gonna just place it on the areas where the sun would naturally hit your face. right, next I'm gonna go into the Scott Barnes Sculpting and Contour #1 palette, aka the palette that gives me life. It still gives me life. I've just never found a contour palette that I love like this palette. I'm gonna take the Scott Barnes 65 brush and I'm going to mix Carve and Diced, and I'm just gonna contour with this. And I'm gonna try to not block your view. Just so beautiful. Next, I'm gonna take this handy dandy contour brush that I got on Amazon, like $3. I don't know. It's just like the NARS Ita, but like bigger and a little fatter. I'm gonna take the color #shade, and I'm just gonna use this to carve out my jaw, because we all know why. I'm gonna take the other Scott Barnes palette that I've got. This is the Chic Cheek #1 palette. #1. They're all #1. It's his first edition of everything. It's beautiful. I'm gonna take this M437 brush. I'm gonna take Rose. Maybe it's the Barbies behind me. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I feel like I look a little dry, so I'm gonna set my face using the the MAC Fix Plus spray. My handy dandy fan here. I'm gonna go back into the Chic Cheek palette, and I'm going to take this color right here. It doesn't have a name, it just says Glowy and Showy. I'm guessing this is Glowy. Glowy! And I'm gonna use this to highlight my face, my cheekbones. Super pretty. Oh my gosh. And that was my M510 brush. Now I'm gonna take my E63 brush. I'm gonna take that same Glowy and Showy. I'm gonna pop that right onto my tear duct here. Oh, I like it. It's definitely giving me a vibe here. Okay, also take it just right under the high point of my brow. Very nice. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I'm gonna just put this on my lower lashes. Gonna be just basic, what I've been loving for like the past like 4 months. I'm going to take the Dose of Color Liquid Matte in the color Stone. On the center, I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the color Dance Floor Princess. Dance Floor. As I drop it. First, going in with the liquid matte. I just think it's like the most perfect color for myself. And I have a gripe with face masks. Okay, my gripe with face masks is, well, #1, people cannot see when you're smiling at them. It like took the whole realm of human emotion out of interaction. So that's one issue that I have with face masks. #2 issue with face masks. My second issue with face masks is I cannot wear lipstick. I love lipstick. Let me wear my lipstick. I mean, I can wear it, but it's just gonna get all over the face mask and then get all over my face. I just wanna wear lipstick. Let me smile at people, let me wear my lipstick, and I will be happy. Taking Dance Floor Princess. And I'm just gonna put this right in the center. I decided to take it over the whole lip. Such a good lip combo. So pretty. Okay, guys. So this is the completed look for these like newer-ish products that are like new to me, that I've accumulated over this whole quarantine. Like I said, stepped way back on the makeup purchases because I was focusing on this. And I'm so glad that I did. Like, I just love how it looks. Obviously the standout products would be the Nada Sponge. I am obsessed with this. I'm super excited to just use this more and have something new to use. I also love that it doesn't like soak up all the product either, and it spreads it like kind of like the Silla Sponge was supposed to do, but like it like actually does a good job at it. And then obviously the Scott Barnes palettes. Need I say more? Need I say more? I love this palette. Love, love, love it. There are a couple of shades that I wish I still had in this palette, and I wish that some of the shimmers were a little more metallic, but like these bottom shades, Nightcap and Silver Screen, gorgeous, so beautiful. Yeah, so I hope that you guys like this tutorial. Let me know what your standout products were down below. Which one was your favorite product that you saw me use? I love to talk to you guys, love to hear from you. I hope you guys love this new setup as much as I do, because I'm obsessed with it. It's so pretty. I walk in here and I just like, I have to turn the light on for this Barbie case, because like I feel like this room is like now a boutique and a store. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and leave any comments, requests, questions, anything down below. I'd love to talk to you guys. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I don't know if it's here or if it's there, wherever it is, hit that bell. Join the Allie Ann clan, the AAC, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.